ओके सो हाय एवरीवन। आज की वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे कि कनाडा का पीआर आपको लेना है तो आपको अपनी एलिजिबिलिटी कैसे चेक करनी है एंड आपको अपना बेंचमार्क कैसे चेक करना है कि आप किस रेंज में लाई कर रहे हो, आप क्वालिफाई कर रहे हो उस क्राइटेरिया को कि ये नहीं कि आप कनाडा का पीआर ले सको, आपके उतने पॉइंट्स बन पा रहे हैं या नहीं बन पा रहे। ओके सो हम सारे इन टॉपिक्स को कवर करेंगे। हम स्टेप बाय स्टेप देखेंगे कि हाउ टू चेक योर CRS स्कोर and how to check your eligibility to become eligible for the application of Canadian PR। ओके एंड हम एक टॉपिक और कवर करेंगे कि क्यों लोग स्टडी इन कनाडा ऑप्शन प्रेफर करते हैं, उसका रीज़न क्या है। हम CRS स्कोर में काफ़ी सारे हिट एंड ट्रायल्स करके देखेंगे, प्रोफाइल टू प्रोफाइल, अलग अलग प्रोफाइल जो हो सकती हैं, जो डिफरेंट केसेस हो सकते हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंग कि किस तरह से CRS स्कोर वेरी करता है एंड किन फैक्टर्स पे ज़्यादा डिपेंड करता है, किन फैक्टर्स पे कम डिपेंड करता है। ओके सो ये सारे टॉपिक्स हम इस वीडियो में कवर करने वाले हैं। एंड अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेरी हो, कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो तो आप हमारे MW एजुकेटर फोरम पे जाकर अपनी क्वेरीज को पोस्ट कर सकते हैं एंड आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू आंसर ऑल ऑफ योर क्वेरीज। एंड हमारे फोरम मेंबर्स भी जब भी उनको अपनी फील्ड के रिलेटेड लगेगा आपको क्वेश्चन तो वो लोग भी आपको ज़रूर रिप्लाई देंगे। ओके एंड बिफोर स्टार्टिंग दिस वीडियो आई वुड लाइक टू से इफ़ यू लव अवर कंटेंट देन प्लीज़ डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब अवर यूट्यूब चैनल टू मोटिवेट अस फॉर मेकिंग मोर एंड मोर इंफॉर्मेशनल कंटेंट फॉर यू। ओके एंड हम PNP पे भी काफ़ी वीडियोस बना चुके हैं एंड और आगे वीडियोस आने वाली हैं। बाई चांस अगर आप एक्सप्रेस एंट्री के लिए एलिजिबल नहीं हो पाते हो, एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया कैसे चेक करना है वो आपको आई बटन में वीडियो मिल जाएगी। ओके सो इस वीडियो को देखने के बाद मेक श्योर आप उस वीडियो को भी देख लो। एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया अगर आप नहीं क्वालिफाई कर पाते हो तो डोंट गेट डिसपॉइंटेड, हमारे पास PNP के ऑप्शंस भी होते हैं अगर आप एक्सप्रेस एंट्री के लिए एलिजिबल नहीं हो। ओके सो मैनिटोबा PNP एंड स्केचमैन PNP के ऊपर मैं ऑलरेडी वीडियोस बना चुका हूँ, वो वीडियोस भी आपको आई बटन में मिल जाएंगी एंड आप को लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी मिल जाएगा। बाई चांस अगर आप एक्सप्रेस एंट्री के लिए एलिजिबल नहीं हो तो आप उन PNPs को ट्राई कर सकते हो। आपको लोग स्केचन PNP में एलिजिबल हो जाते हैं, कुछ लोग मैनिटोबा में, कुछ लोग किसी और PNP में। ओके सो इस तरह से हमें PNPs को 1 by 1 गो थ्रू करना होता है अगर हम एक्सप्रेस एंट्री के लिए एलिजिबल नहीं होते। ओके सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस वीडियो एंड PNP की वीडियोस आपको आई बटन में मिल जाएंगी एंड हम स्टडी इन कनाडा के ऊपर भी काफ़ी वीडियोस बना चुके हैं। अगर आपको स्टडी इन कनाडा का पाथवे भी चूज़ करना है, बाई चांस कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी सेलेक्ट करनी है, कॉलेज किस तरह से सिलेक्ट करना है, कौन सा प्रोग्राम सेलेक्ट करना है, उसकी वीडियोज़ भी आपको हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल में मिल जाएंगी। ओके सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस वीडियो विदाउट एनी डिले।
Okay, so hi everyone. Now in this video we will see how we can know our benchmark, means where we lie if we are planning to apply for Canadian PR under express entry. But make sure first that you are eligible to apply for federal skilled worker program under express entry. Now how to check that, we discussed that also in previous video. We did comprehensive discussion about eligibility to apply under federal skilled worker program. We talked about pathways also to get Canadian PR like FSW, FST, CEC, that is Canadian Experience class under express entry. We talked about the non-express entry pathways also. So if you didn't watch that video, watch it first by clicking on I button and open it in a new tab, or I will provide a link in description also. First check either you are eligible under FSW, and if yes, then check your CRS score. So let's start the video. So in order to check your CRS score, just Google check CRS and then click this link, comprehensive ranking system CRS tool. Okay, open it. Okay, so now you are at the web page of CRS tool. So scroll down. Okay, now you can see use this tool if you are eligible for at least one express entry program. So it is not restricted to FSW only. You can check your CRS if you are eligible for FSW, FST or CEC. Okay, so just scroll down. Now from here you can check your CRS score. Now what is your marital status? Just check either you are single or married or whatever. Okay, so now it is asking your age. Choose the best answer. So if you are under 29 or up to 29, then it's okay. But if you are older than 29, then after each year the 5 points in CRS will be deducted accordingly. Okay, so if you are under 29, then it is a plus point for you. Okay, so what is level of education? What is your level of education? So you can choose how much educated you are, but if you have done either masters or PhD, then you must have first an ECA report. ECA report is basically Canadian Education Equivalency Report, like the degree you completed in your country is equivalent to Canadian degree or not. So there are some agencies like WES and IQAS which conduct your ECA, so you can apply for that also. Now, have you earned a Canadian degree, diploma or certificate? So if you have previously studied in Canada, then you can choose yes, and if you didn't study in Canada, then you will have to choose no. Okay, so official languages. Okay, if you have given IELTS exam, then it should be under 2 year old, and if it is more than 2 years old, then it won't count. Okay, so yes, and you will have to give your IELTS exam in order to apply for express entry. Okay. So which language test did you take for your first language? IELTS. Okay. So now I would like to tell one thing. Basically, for express entry, the golden score is 8777. In rest abilities, you must get 7 at least. So this is the golden score in order to make you eligible for a good CRS score to get a Canadian PR. Okay. So speaking, let's fill. Reading 7, writing 7. Okay, do we have other language also, like it will ask obviously for French, not applicable. Work experience. Now in the last 10 years, how many work experience you have of Canada? This is the Canadian experience. So if you have worked in Canada, then you can choose accordingly. If you didn't work in Canada yet, then obviously none or less than a year. In the last 10 years, how many total years of foreign skilled work experience do you have? Like if you have worked in India, Pakistan or any Gulf country, then you can choose accordingly. But do you have a certificate of qualification from a Canadian province, territory or federal body? I would like to tell you, these are the certification basically when you complete a degree in Canada or when you work in Canada, then you will have to at least get some certifications in order to get eligible to work in Canada. So these are those certifications, and they help you in your PR also. Like if you have some certification, you get some additional points in your CRS score. So no, right now. Do you have a valid job offer supported by a labor market impact assessment? If you have a job offer letter of Canadian employer, then obviously you will get some extra points. Do you have a nomination certificate from a province or territory? What is this? This is basically if any province has nominated you under PNP program, then that province can nominate you. So you will have a nomination letter, and obviously it will help you. So no, right now. Okay. I think you get 600 points if you get nominated by any province, but it all depends upon your luck. Do you or your spouse or common law partner have at least one or brother or sister living in Canada? So if you any close relative of you is living in Canada, then you get more points in CRS score. So now you can calculate a score. So basically it is a very simple profile I filled in this tool right now. So now let's check the score of the very basic profile. Okay, so this profile was having candidates age under 29 years, education of master's level, and IELTS score of 8777, that is golden, 8 in listening and rest 7 in each. So now let's check the CRS score. Just click on here, scroll down. Now, comprehensive ranking system formula grand total 469 points for this basic profile. Okay, so just check. For age you got 110 points. For level of education you got 135. For IELTS you got 124. Okay, so in this you got 369, and in skill transferability factors you got 50 points additionally. Okay, so that is how you got 469 points. So now what I want to show you is just change the IELTS bands and then see the magic. Okay, let's come up. In place of listening 8, I'm putting 6 to 7. I'm placing 7 here. Okay, so now just calculate your score. Scroll down. Now you can see 405 from 469. So what you can notice is your CRS score highly depends upon IELTS score. So all you have to do is just focus on getting the 8777 in IELTS. That is how you become eligible for express entry and get high CRS score. The better IELTS band, the better CRS score you will have. Okay. As getting 8777 is not that easy to get for everyone, and most of the people get this score after at least 3-4 attempts, because sometimes you lack in listening or sometimes you fail in reading. So let's do one more hit and trial. Just scroll up, and in place of this, suppose you got in 7 in speaking, 6 in listening, 7 in reading, 7 in writing, just basic score in IELTS. Suppose you don't have 3 years or more than 3 years of experience, you have only 1 year of experience, then let's see what happens. Okay, just click here, calculate on your score. Now let's see, you got only 393 CRS point. By this, what I want to tell you is, this is the reason people opt for study in Canada, because either they don't get able to score desired IELTS score, or sometimes you don't have 4 to 5 years of experience to become eligible for federal skilled worker program. So studying in Canada and getting 1 year of experience easily makes you eligible for PR. This is also one of the pathway that I told you. So this is how you can play with your CRS score. So just check your profile here and come here and see how many points you are getting, how many CRS score you are getting. So accordingly you can get either you are touching that benchmark or not. So let's see. So in order to get last time cutoff, you just come on this website. Don't worry, I'll provide a link in description also. Okay, so on 5th August, the last invitation was issued to 3000 people, and last year's score was 404. But see, it was for Canadian experience class, it was not for you. This is provincial nominee program. Now you might be wondered why, like this is so high for provincial nominee program, but you know, you get 600 points if you get nominated by provincial nominee program. So almost your PR is done. You don't worry about this high CRS score, because you ultimately get 600 points. So let's see, where is this FSW federal? Go to second page. Yes, this is for FSW, CEC, and for everyone. So the last CRS score was 468, and before that also 469, 469, 472, 478. So if you are able to score under 470 to 480, or in between 465 to 480, then you are at safe range. So you can get your Canadian PR easily if you are able to score under 465 to 480. Okay, so this is how you can check your CRS score and your benchmark. So now what if you don't pass eligibility of 67 points in federal skilled worker program? Then there are a lot of non-express entry pathways open for you. We will cover that also in our upcoming videos. So if you learned something from this channel, consider subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and share this video among anyone who is looking for Canada related information. Okay, thank you very much.